I'm Jennifer Angel. These are my stars, Pisces. Okay, so what's happening this week is you have your ruling planet in your sign for a long stay. It's a slow moving outer planet, and that's Neptune. And that there are some very nice aspects with Neptune this week. Now, one is to do very beneficial aspects. One is to do with Jupiter, and Jupiter is in a more personal area of your chart. It's Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion, and it's in a very creative area. It's also in an area, it's your fifth house. It's also an area where you can meet someone special as well. And, being a highly intuitive sign and having the Jupiter trining Neptune in your sign, it just says to me, it would be like one of those chance meetings and you just, bump into someone and all have it like an electric connection, and you will know straight away. I mean, you know straight away about people anyway, Pisces, but it'll be like a connection that you won't be able to ignore. Okay, now, if that doesn't happen for you this week, don't worry. Sometimes, you have to take your personal chart into consideration as well. And depending on where you are in your involvement in your personal life, it simply may not simply be the timing. Okay, the time may not be right, so don't worry about that. There is also a very nice trine between Neptune and planet of reality and stability, a Saturn. Now, a Saturn is in your solar ninth house, so this is good for developing your intuition and just going into more studies of a spiritual nature. And if you're working within spirituality for business, then that's a very, very good connection there. Venus is sitting there in your solar sixth house. Great for health. Great to just have an image overhaul. Actually, I love Venus in the sixth house. It sort of brings the focus back to you. It brings the focus back to you on an outer level and what you can do. Because let's not forget, we're spiritual beings, but spiritual beings in a human physical form. So we're looking at the inner and outer self. And I always think that Venus in the sixth house gives you an opportunity to brush up, smooth over, and overhaul your outer self. Okay, so very nice, very good for meeting people and connections at work as well. Okay, in your solar second house, Uranus is going retrograde this week, midweek on the 17th. Whenever a planet is coming in or out of a retrograde phase, it can be a little unsettling, let's say. This is to do with your area of money, possessions. It's also very much to do with your self-worth. So you want to, if there's any doubt about your self-worth, if something happens out of the blue, which makes you doubt, who you are, what what your worth is, then, sit down and do a little, first of all, gratitude exercise, but secondly, do an exercise that focuses on you. What are your great points? My guess is you're way better than what you think, Pisces, all right? And you want to keep that in mind. Have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.